Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Johnny and Wendy with the Octo Chronicles, and this is the very first video we decided to record as we revisit Vulture City, Arizona. On this particular occasion, we just simply took a quick road trip out there as they were launching Paracon 2019, and we decided to check it out. It was one of the coolest trips we've ever made, and a lot of cool things happened right after that. So please check out the video, subscribe to our channel, the Octo Chronicles, and hope you enjoy it. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's going on, everyone? So we are in Vulture City, Arizona, and this is a cool little ghost town that we had seen on Ghost Adventures a couple years ago. Didn't really know where the place was at, and we accidentally found this place a couple months ago on our way to Las Vegas. And on the way back from Vegas, we decided to stop with more time, and we did an alone tour. It was pretty cool because there wasn't anybody here other than the person in charge, and we caught some cool activity. This weekend is the 2019 Paracon, and it's here at Vulture City, so we came to check it out. So
let's go inside to show the inside. There's a pair of shoes that are haunted, so they're kept closed off, so let's go check them out.
Okay, so this is like a little town, a small little town. It had its own little gas station, and let's see what this is here. And they do ghost tours here, which is one of the things that we want to do when we come back. This is the second time that we're here, so we are gonna check it out.
Sure, yeah. I even put linseed oil on all of my wooden handle tools. And sure makes a difference. I did the whole thing back there when I did the horse trough. Yeah. I didn't use the oil, I used the other, so it didn't dry hardly at all. Yeah, it stays oily for a long time. Yeah.
Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and narrate this particular section of the video. There was music playing in the background, and at the time of editing the video, I had an issue uploading it due to the copyright issue there. So here, Wendy and I, we basically go into the what's called the SA building, and in this particular part of the building, this is where they stored the gold and the silver bars. Now, when we were out here a couple months ago, they didn't have this particular barrier or bars around this pit area. And last time I had permission to go down there, which I did, and I took a picture of myself down there, and it was pretty cool. When Ghost Adventures was filming out here a couple of years ago, Zach and the cast basically took a picture also at this pit area, which is cool. So again, this is where they used to store the gold and the silver. And here you could see the scale. So this is basically a storage area for the product. And next door, we're going to the living quarters, and basically this is where these people or these miners lived, and obviously it's nicely redone, and this is where they had very likely their meals, or they enjoyed family time or together time here. What caught my interest last time is that this has a second level. Now, all these buildings that we've been going into, they've been restored very closely to what it resembled as what they were back in the late 1800s and early 1900s. But here, last time I was able to go upstairs, I did have the okay to go up there. Now they have this particular barrier here as well. So it's to prevent people obviously from going up there. But last time I was up there, I took this picture, and it's basically an empty room. Took a picture back, looking back down, and that's Wendy there. And it had like an old bed. And that's where paranormal investigators claim to hear voices and different things going on up there. Okay, guys, so coming out from the SA building, we're going into basically the most haunted area of the ghost town. Now, if you look to your left, that's the brothel. And then to the right of it is the doctor's office. That little building in the back is, or was, Henry Wickenburg's house. And this tree is the most haunted tree in this area. Basically, 18 men were hung here for different crimes, mostly for stealing. And the tree is an ironwood tree, and from what I hear, it's over 200 years old. And you're gonna see the branch where there's a rope or a noose. It's I don't think it's the original noose, but from what we were told last time, the branch that it's hanging off of is very likely the branch that was used to hang these men at that time. And of course, there is paranormal activity here in the night. People have seen shadow figures and voices and different things. We haven't gone to investigate at night. Our times being the second, these two times that we were out here has been during the day. And back here is Henry Wickenburg's home. It was built back in 1884, and then it was rebuilt recently in 2017. So this is where Henry Wickenburg lived. He's the gentleman that basically discovered this little town. And then the town of Wickenburg is actually 12 miles away from Vulture City. Okay, so this is the outhouse. Let's check it out.
Very important to know where it was.
Okay. Oh, nothing there.
The part I don't like, because it makes you feel very eerie, very nervous. This is where you could feel a lot of just a change in the atmosphere.
Okay. So we're gonna go into the doctor's office, and then next door is the brothel. Last time we were here, that's the only place that we encountered a little bit of activity as far as the door closing on its own. We'll see if we capture anything. Last time there wasn't. And this is the doctor's office.
Right next door to the brothel. So this is original to this building. You'll see where the stirrups are for like a delivery area. So this is original. So the shoes that we saw in the front originally were sitting on top of the table, and they were saying that there's a lot of activity around it. They believed it was the table, but in reality it was the shoes. That had some activity.
Or not. See if I can position it correctly. Okay, so I went from the front to the back, and now that there's no people in the actual brothel part, I'll bring the camera in here. There were a group of investigators doing something here, and they did catch some activity right now, so they just left, and the perfect time for me to kind of walk in. And now I am getting a feeling. Oh, okay, well, that was my wife. I was sensing a presence. So I'm gonna put the camera, I'm gonna set it down right here, and I'm feeling it right now. I'm actually feeling it. So maybe I'm feeling it very heavily right now. And there were 3 investigators here. They did catch some activity, and they just barely left. They were in here for a little bit. So they were here. They were kind of in this area. Yeah. Alright guys, so that was basically it. This was a cool trip out to Vulture City, Arizona. This was a daytime trip. We didn't catch any paranormal activity. There was a lot of people. It was a Paracon 2019 event. But one of the coolest things that happened is that we had the opportunity to meet Colin and Peyton from the Paranormal Files on YouTube. Make sure you follow them and subscribe to their channel. What happened next, the next evening, I never ever expected this to happen. And it was one of the coolest things that has ever happened. And make sure to subscribe to our channel. This is our very first video we've ever made, and you'll be able to see the next video, and hope you enjoy it.